All right, so let's get started with class. So that Maxo. Maxo Yame. Show me. Hey, okay. Hey. Yep. All right. Okay, let's warm up. 40 jump jacks. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. All right. Left ankle around. Okay, so today, bunkai on Hangetsu. So reverse. So my usual disclaimer on bunkai is that um, bunkai is used to understand the kata, not necessarily justify it. So some people may sometimes even change in busin or something slightly different, so it's a little more practical for a slight deviation of the kata. I try to maintain as close to the kata as possible, so that way you're learning how to do the kata and not some other technique which is not the kata. As always, money bunkai or a single technique. So you find another bunkai that teaches you the technique better, go for it. Hips. Now, furthermore, the timing will be slightly different. Hangetsu is notoriously reverse, slow kata. That would clearly not work very well in a fight if you were moving as slow as Hangetsu normally is. So there will be several techniques today we'll be speeding up on the premise that, well, to make it useful shoulders for an opponent, you're going to have to speed up a little bit. But I would try to maintain the loosen, the hand techniques, targeting, reverse shoulders, all those things as much as possible so that you actually learn the same kata and not some other kata. Arms around. Reverse. Crossing. So again, this will be a class where asymmetrical drills, tori and uki, palms up. So we'll do both sides of the drill, and then I'll play tori and you'll play uki using the kata. Or maybe sometimes you'll play tori using the kata and I'll play uki over your shoulders. So hopefully the lag does not kill the exercise, but the idea is you're reacting to timing. Distancing may be harder. I will try to use these lines to explain the distancing, but understand where you're looking at the camera. Twisting. Left leg, both feet flat. Ankle over, hands up, hip down. Shoulder to your knee. Other side, both feet flat. Hips up, hips down, hands up. Ankle over. Shoulder to your knee. Up. Split. Okay. Hands to the ground. Forehead down. Okay. Try to push your ankles back. Okay. Head down, hip down. Push through. Arm straight. And back. Again, same thing. Head down. Push your ankles. And scoop down. Hip down, head up. Okay. Feet behind you. Hands below your shoulder. Lean your head back. Bend your spine. Keep your hands and feet where they are. Butt up, head down. Keep your chest off the ground. Hip down, head up. Don't touch the ground. And walk your hands to your toes. Head up. Head up and down. Left to right. Ear to shoulder. And around. Reverse. And shake it out. Bring on straight gi. All right. So let's start off with the kata. So you want to go back as far as possible. It takes about 2 3/4, almost 3.5 stances forward. So I have my calves touching the couch. I won't go any further back than this. Okay. Bow down to Hangetsu. Your good count. Itch. Knee. Left leg forward cross. Some. Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. 9. 10. 1気合い。3、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、4 counts. 8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、やばい。All right. Okay, so one rule of thumb, there is no Senkutsu Dachi in the kata. So moves like this, Hangetsu Dachi, not Senkutsu Dachi. Moves like this, Hangetsu Dachi, not Senkutsu Dachi. Moves like this, Hangetsu Dachi, not Senkutsu Dachi. So the entire time, pinching your stance, no Senkutsu Dachi whatsoever in this stance. Okay, so let's go through some techniques. So disclaimer from here on out, the Kihon we'll be going through is slightly different timing than the kata, but then when we explain it against a komatsu opponent, we'll understand why that timing is slightly different. So first moves, Uchuke, Yakuzuki. So let's do this one pretty simply. So again, I'm stepping forward, uchi-uke, yakusuku. So this one's pretty quick. So like you're blocking someone, stepping in hard and fast. Okay, let's do left hand first, uchi-uke, then yakusuku. Okay, so 2 counts. First block is fast. Unlike the kata, it's fast. Ready? Itch. Knee. Right. Okay, remember, uchi-uke, knees pointing slightly off to the side. Knee. Come. Kick. Go. Hook. Teach. Hutch. Two. Two. Itch. Knee. Come. Kick. Go. Hook. Teach. Hutch. Two. Last one. Two. Itch. And one important thing to notice, unlike Geran Barai, when there's a demonstrable change in direction in the knee, because your hips rotating, large stance. Smaller stances, not a whole lot of change in the knees. Some, but not a lot. Okay, so make sure when you're stepping into stance, knees point slightly off the angle. And then when you attack, mostly just the hips moves. Not a whole lot in the knees. If your knees are moving, that means you have outside tension. Inside tension. Squeeze your buttocks, squeeze your thighs. Let's do right leg. Okay, so again, same thing, right leg, stepping in, uchi-uke quick, then minimal movement in the knees, yakusuki. Pinch your thighs. Okay. Right hand blocking, left hand punching. 2 counts to start. Ready? Itch. Knee. Jump. Two. Go. Hook. Switch. Hatch. 2. 2. Okay. 1 count. Boom, boom. Okay, so the moment you block, spring is the punch. Ready? Itch. Tighter knees. Knee. Some. Chi. Good. Go. Roku. Sichu. Hachi. 9. 10. Relax. So just a point, so dynamic karate, which is Nakayama's book about the position of the feet. So if you notice, the outside feet, so that foot that's in front here, that would be Zenkutsu dachi. Okay. So what they're doing is pulling your foot back, straight back. Not so much in as straight back. And that inner foot on the front will be Hangetsu dachi. So interesting enough, the weight is distributed almost evenly, pretty much evenly. Some people say 55% forward, like Sochin dachi. For the most part, it is evenly distributed laterally as well as forward. So it's not leaning on one foot more than the other. It's leaning in the middle. So in this picture, the feet are more pointed, I would say 30 degrees forward instead of 45 degrees. And even the picture above, it seems like their feet are pointed that way. But in this picture over here, you can see his front foot's almost 45 to the camera. So there's, that's varies per book. In dynamic karate, it shows that if you look at the textbook of modern karate, Okazaki's feet are particularly 45 in the frame. So again, about a step forward, this is my Zenkutsu dachi, my left foot's on the line. For Hangetsu dachi, a little bit closer. So straight back and tilt it in more. So Zenkutsu dachi, Hangetsu dachi. Okay. And then of course you have Sanchin dachi, which is almost underneath your shoulders. So Zankutsu dachi, Hangetsu dachi, and then much closer, straight hourglass stance with Sanchin dachi. Okay. Okay, so did the first drill, Uchuke, Yakuzuki. Now we can put it to practice. Okay, so what is this defending against? Let's just say a straight Oizuki. So I'm going to use this blue line as a reference point. So imagine I'm standing here in this blue line facing the opponent. Okay. So the opponent is going to step in and punch Oizuki, and my fish as the opponent should end up on the blue line. So if I step in Oizuki, boom, that's the distance I want to hit. Notice where my right foot is as the opponent, the attacker. My right foot is just in front of this red line. Okay. As a defender, I'm going to step forward, uchuke. Notice where my left foot is, outside that line. So at this point in time, if I were defending against my former self, I'll be inside my stance. My right foot is crossing this one. My left hand is blocking that Oizuki. And then straight Yakuzuki to the chest. So this is a block when you don't have time to straight in block, and it's too far to move back and block. It's one of those, oh no, it's a very quick block. You're just dropping your weight, stepping into the stance. I have my leg against theirs, which is important. Crescent step. Okay, so not straight step, crescent step. If you do it right, you hook behind their leg, and this slight rotation. So move my leg slightly against their calf and set them off balance. So it's a minor balance disruption. I'm not swinging their leg as much as I'm leaning on my front leg to punch them. Breaking their stance that much will make that Yakuzuki much more painful. They're going to be, instead of solid here, they're going to be slightly up and perhaps take that punch a little more. Okay, so you're going to step in block, left hand, uchuke, right hand, Yakuzuki. I'm going to step in Oizuki, right hand. So the idea is you're catching both my leg and my upper arm. Because as we show the distance here, if I land here, my bicep is right above my thigh, which means this blocking hand is deep into my upper arm, or deep into the opponent's upper arm. So you're not blocking the wrist, you're blocking upper arm. So this is almost a crashing block. Okay. And then the Yakuzuki with the mouth of stance usually go right through the chest. So you're stepping in left foot, I'm stepping in right hand. So you're blocking your left hand against my right foot. The idea is once I land that punch, crash, Yakuzuki. Ready? So what count first few, and then we'll go reaction. Ready? Itch. Remember, slamming into my arm. Knee. Get a little closer for more effect. Thumb. And Yakuzuki. Yakuzuki after. Cheek. Good. Tight stance, tight stance. Go. Okay. Now, just straight reaction. Okay. Ready? It's cheating, Armando. Remember, you're not necessarily trying to make a long block, it's a quick block. Okay. You're relying on the fact that you're catching me before I finish my punch. So before my arm is straightened, they catch me right in the arm. My arm's straight, that's great for catching the wrist. But my arm's bent, you're throwing your arm right into my upper bicep. Ready? Drop your weight and go quick. Go. Good, 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 good. Hook. Keep your knee, slight angle. Teach. Very short place to move. Touch. Good. Two. Throw your weight into that front hand. One more. And other side. So block with your right hand this time, yakuza with your left hand. First 5 would count. Remember, your weight, you're not just blocking and leaning your weight back, you're coming down onto it a little bit. So the moment you land, you have more weight in your front, and then it almost equalizes out by the time you finish your punch. Okay, ready? Blocking right hand, yakuza left hand. Itch. Knee. Good. So punch right afterwards. Knee. Good. Keep the stance small. Small stance. You don't have a lot of room to step into me. Sorry. Thumb. Cheat. Last one will count. Go. Okay. Now, just reaction. Okay. Remember, there's a lag, but try to beat the camera. Good. Meet. Some. Chris, try to pull the right leg in more. So internal tension. Yeah. That's an exaggeration, but yeah, that's a feeling. Good. Yes, there we go. Now your hips are tighter back. Look. Teach. Good. One more. Come on. So again, quick move against an approaching long touch. Okay. So generally, if someone's doing orders, you can read a lot about them moving in. Okay, so the idea is just crash the punch. Okay. So next move. So we have this move in the kata. We do the similar move from Samba, Heian Sandan, where instead of closed fist, it's open fist. So the top hand is Haito with a thumb toward the attack side. Bottom hand is Shuto with a pinky down. So the idea is both these are strikes or blocks. And then the hand goes, shifts into Sumakami. Yeah, Sakami uki. So from here, Sakami uki, sometimes known as tiger mouth. So you stick your thumb out and you're keeping a tight hand. That is probably most likely a grab of some sort. So let's go with this theory. Someone's stepping in, you're blocking them, grabbing them, and in the second move, you're striking them again. Okay. So bottom hand strikes the first time, top hand blocks the first time. Okay. Second time, top hand pulls. The bottom hand pulls, and the top hand strikes. Okay. So here's the idea. So let's look at the distance wise. So again, I'm going to use this as my line again. So first step in, 1, 2. So very close, maybe a little bit longer. So around near the edge of the red line. And then stepping again. So in reality, we're going a little bit more than one stance. So 1, 2. Okay. Now, the attacker. So let's do this. The attacker is going to step in, Yakuzuki. So here, the Yakuzuki strikes the blue line. Again, that's where the defender was. My right foot ends up on this near the end of the red line, which means as a defender, oh, right, so wrong foot. So as a defender, So here, shuto, then my left leg, or the right leg of the attacker. My groin is around near the red mark, the end of the red mark, which means if I step in and do this, my left hand is striking that person's groin. My right hand, my top hand, is blocking the yakuzuki. Coming across, blocking the yakuzuki. Okay, so haito is a block, shuto is a strike to the groin. Yes, Armando?
Shaun, a quick question. Are we modifying? I mean, we are not following the kata, right? Because in the kata, it's
The kata is the same. So in the kata, you're stepping in.
But isn't like a front leg down? Like, I mean, the opposite.
Oh yeah, I apologize. Yeah. I was wondering why I was wrong. I'm looking at the mirror here. Yeah, so yeah, the kata again. So let's say the person's still attacking, right hand, left leg. So I'm going to step in left leg first. Oh, that's why I did that way. Keep away from the camera. Right hand strike, open groin. Left hand block. Yeah, you're correct, Armando. Yeah, so again, striking on the back leg side, blocking on the front leg side. Okay. So again, attacker stepping in yakuzuki, which means blocking the yakuzuki, striking their front leg. Okay. After they punch yakuzuki, you're going to grab their bicep with sakamizuki, sakamiuke, and pull it down. So after I'm blocking, grabbing their arm, pulling it down, this right hand, right into their neck. So the idea is block, grab, pull. Strike, strike. So the left hand is doing all the opponent manipulation. The right hand is doing all the opponent damage. So if we were break down side by side, block, then pull. Okay. Other side, strike, then strike into the neck. So this is a very close maneuver. After then yakuzuki, you're just grabbing them, pulling them, and as their head goes down, putting your ridge hand right into their neck. Okay. So let's do this 2 counts, but slowly. So I'm going to attack yakuzuki. So in this case, I'm going to attack yakuzuki right hand. My left leg's coming forward, which means from your side, you're stepping in left leg as well, locking left hand, striking right hand. So let's do that first count a few times first. Ready? Itch. LF, other side, switch feet. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, switch hands, you're good, you're good. Left leg forward, left hand up, okay, back. Knee. Okay. Some. Okay, now, turn your left hand over, grab my bicep. Okay. Third count, stepping in, pulling my arm down, swinging your right hand into my neck. I'm not moving stance, you're moving into my stance. Okay, some. That hand goes up in my neck. Okay, it is Shotokan level, but by the time you pull my arm down, my neck's right there. Okay, ready? So left hand block, left hand step forward. Itch. Second count, grab, knee. Third count, step in, strike, some. Good. Okay, ready? 3 counts, a little quicker. Ready? Itch. Knee, some. Again, 3 counts. Itch. Knee, some. Good. Now, 3 moves immediately. So right away. So the moment the hand turns over, start pulling down, stepping in. Now, obviously for this technique, you'll be closing your hand, but for the kata, keeping the hand down for shuto. But for the purpose of this exercise, imagine closing your second shuto hand. Ready? 3 counts. 3 moves, 1 count. Ready? Ich. Good. Remember, small stance. Knee. Some. She. More. Go. Okay. So for speed, don't pronounce the hand flip as much. Just go. So block, grab, strike. So it's very immediate. Okay. So almost make the hand turn part of your aggressive move forward. And if you were charging someone and yanking their arm, we want to grab them that move. So the idea is strike, grab with the movement. Okay. So blend the second and third technique together. Okay. So no count. Okay. So block, strike, and move. So the idea is once I throw Yakuzuki, you have a few moments for me to reset. If you finished striking after I reset, then you move too slow. Ready? Itch. Knee. Boom, boom. 2 quick moves. Some. She. Go. Go faster. No count. Look. Remember, Haito, keep your thumb in or you'll break it. Tsukamizuki, yell, hand open. Haito, thumb in. Teach. Good. Touch. 2. 2. I'm gonna other side. So I'm gonna step in, Yakuzuki left hand, which means you're stepping in right leg, Haito right hand, Shuto left hand. And then switching, of course, turn your right hand over to grab first. Ready? Itch. Okay. Knee, sam. Okay, let's do 3 counts first. Itch. Knee. Sam, step in. Good. A question, Jessica?
In Hangetsu dachi?
Yes. I'm doing Zenkutsu dachi, but you guys do Hangetsu dachi. Yeah, so the entire time, 1, 2, 3. So knees pointed 45 almost all the time. Again, 3 counts. My left hand punching, your right hand blocking. Shoot. Left. Good. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't count 3 times. Go. Rokusuchi. One more time at 3 counts. Go. Rokusuchi. Okay. So this time, 2 counts. First count, block. Second count, turn hand, strike. Ready? Itch. Knee. Good. Some. Chi. Go. Hook. Okay. Remember, Chris, crossing elbows, just like hand sandan. So come in, come out. Come in, come out. Okay. 1 count. Ready? What count? Ready? Itch. Knee. Some. She. Go. Speed, no count. Hook. Teach. Punch. Good, good, good. Keep your stance tight. Good, good. Two. Come on. Richard. Okay. So next one in the kata, or there's sometimes yuriashi, sometimes not. So from here, no yuriashi, 1, 2, yuriashi, 1, 2, yuriashi, 1, 2. So we're gonna do the exercise with yuriashi. Okay, so this one is normally uchi, uke, blocking, and yakuzuki, kazamazuki. I'm gonna change it slightly here to uchi, urazuki. So instead of necessarily trying to block a technique, I'm treating it as almost like the move in Teki Shodan, where you're throwing your back fist into it. So if I were to attack the blue line again, so I'm standing here in the blue line. So there's yakuzuki, which is just in front of the blue line. There's oizuki, which is just beyond the blue line. And there's this, where you kind of yuriashi in. So I'm not keep my back foot still, but I'm stepping in a little, and I'm pretty much at the blue line. So this is intended to be about the same, similar distance between yakuzuki and oizuki. And then I'm close. I'm going 3 inches into them. I'm about 6 inches in. So the idea is you're crashing them before they get a chance to move, have them off balance. Second punch, push them back. Third punch, blows them out. So that's why there's 3 varying differences in this. So there's right at the line, right past the line, way past the line. Okay, so you're pummeling your opponent backwards in this one. So the idea is, this is a sen-no sen technique where you're taking the initiative, not necessarily waiting for your opponent to come in, but you see them move, striking them in the chest, finishing them off. So there's not much for me to do here other than flinch, and then you're reacting to the flinch. So if I were to flinch, move in, you immediately throw that uraken right into my fist. Urazuki, right into my chest. That stops me cold, probably has me off balance. Yakuzuki really gets me off balance. Kazamazuki throws me to the floor. Okay, so for those of you watching, I apologize, this is pretty anticlimactic, but those on the screen are not being recorded are doing the drill. So let's do left leg forward, Urazuki, 1, 2. Okay. So let me do it with you first. So the moment I flinch and come in, you're also coming and do the same technique. So left hand, Urazuki. Ready? Itch. Nisan. Ni. Samshi. Sam. Shigo. Okay. Hook. Sucha. Okay. Now I'm gonna flinch and count. Your objective is to crash me before my foot lands, which means that you intercept me before my stance took root. Okay. So if my foot gets on this red line, then you're late. So the moment your Urazuki comes in, my foot should be off the red line. Ready? Itch. Then 2, 3. Yep. So remember, quick move, explode off the line. Knee. Good. Some. Shi. Go. Okay. No count. Again, the moment I flinch, I'll try to make my shoulders. Actually, let me get closer so you can actually see me flinch. The moment I flinch, you go. Okay. So whatever technique I throw, you're intending to catch me before I commit to it. Itch. Knee. Good, good, good. I'm gonna strike with that Irizuki. Come. Chi. Go. Look. Sich. Touch. Two. Two. Good. Right side. So again, the idea is you're crashing into me. Then two punches. So I'll be mirror to you guys from that. So right hand, Yuriashi, Hangetsu dachi, Irizuki, then Yakuzuki, Izamizuki. Right leg, right hand. Ready? 3 counts. Ich. Nisam. Shi. Go walk. Sich. Hachiku. Ju. Juch. Okay. So 1 count, whole thing. With my count. Ich. Okay. Knee. Okay. I wait for the flinch. Some. She. Go. Okay. No count. Just wait for the flinch and then try to land before my stance lands. Itch. Knee. Some. Faster. Get inside the kick. She. Gotta crash the block. Go. Look. Switch. Touch. Two. Ju. So again, like the first technique, stepping in, punching. In this case, you're not actually trying to block their arm. You're trying to just straight lock on their chest. So you're driving your weight right into their chest, finishing them off. The second one we did was kind of just catching inside their stance and then striking close. Okay. Fourth one. Okay, so this one's I'm gonna be a little creative with this one. This one's a little weird. So the techniques where you go into back stance, step forward, and then kick, block, block, punch, block. Personally, I feel like you don't leave the opponent on a block. That's either an arm bar or a strike. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to treat this as evade, lock, close distance, kick them, lock with the right hand, strike them, strike them, strike them. So remember, this is Hangetsu dachi, not Senkutsu dachi, which means that when you're kicking, back up a little bit. My kick right here is between the blue and the end of the red line. My fist lands right about where that kick landed. Okay, I'm stepping forward, and then this one's even closer. So, okay, so let's go what the drill for my drill is. So obviously this won't be your drill. So again, the opponent is here. 1, 2, 3. My right leg is on the blue line. I'm going to come up. All right. So as the opponent, I'm trying to sweep your leg. So I'm going to sweep. You pick it up and miss. I try to Iriken. So what that does, I miss your foot, and when you come out of the Iriken, I'm going to crash it. Just throw my forearm on your lateral Iriken. So as I'm coming across this way, as the attacker, the defender, I'm stopping, just throwing my forearm. Okay, so again, attacker sweeps, tries to Iriken, I get my arm stopped. I'm going to retreat. Okay, and this is where I get the pummeling. I'm going to flinch, but since I have to make up such distance, and you're already here, you just have to throw a leg in my chest. Right there, boom. Okay. This is all you have to do. Meanwhile, I have to close distance. It takes a lot longer for me to do that. I may get my fist here. That's where this insurance comes in. Then strike, strike, strike. Okay. A little bit excessive, but I felt that if you want to use one opponent for all 6 techniques, this is what we're going to do. Okay, so let's go to the drill timing. Okay, so again, let's both be facing away. Left hand agurite Hangetsu dachi. So right hand, right leg is shift forward for Zenkutsu into Kokutsu dachi. Ich. Okay. Step in, knee, and 4 counts. Shi, go, rock, sich. Good. Okay, so now, if someone's sweeping you, you're not going to take your time doing this. So this is where the count from the kata differs. So it's more, which is important. Your supporting left leg must keep posture. Don't waggle or else you will fall off stance. Okay, so left leg forward, Hangetsu dachi, facing your shiro. Ready? Ich. Knee. Samshi go low. Good. Okay. So again, I'm going to sweep. And if you see my Iriken cross the screen before your hand comes down, that means you're a little late. Okay, so facing your shiro, facing the other way, left hand. Ready? Quick. Oh, sorry. Let me count. Ready? Ich. Knee. Stepping in. Samshi go walk. Okay. So again, when I count Sam, I'm gonna do Yakuzuki or Oruzuki. You must block that with your right hand. Okay. Facing away, age uke Hangetsu dachi. Ready? Ich. Good. Right leg forward, Chris. Knee. Samshi go up. Okay. So just wait for me. You're playing a waiting game after I back up. So your pause here. This is a pause point. So just waiting to throw that leg into me just as I flinch. Okay, so the flinch will be on Sam. Okay, ready? Facing away. Okay. Left hand up, Chris. Okay. Right hand, right leg goes around. Ready? Ich. Knee. Sam. It's important, just get the kick out there. Everything else is when you land on top of me after you kick me in the guts. Ready? Back. Ich. Knee. Sam. Okay. So let's do this. First count, ich. Second count, knee. Third count is when I flinch. So I'm not counting the third one. You're just waiting for my reaction. Ready? Left hand, left leg. Right hand, right leg goes around. Ich. Knee. Some. Back. Facing away. Knee. Some. So this one is more of a dachi. So it's not necessarily a block as much as a sweep, because you're here and then you're going in. So you're here and then you're going in. So you're just pushing the punch to the side as your body comes into the technique. Okay, so just literally bring your pinky to your ear. Your body movement forward will be the rest of the block. Okay, facing away. Ready? Sheet. Roll. Hook. Yeah, there you go. Make sure you jam that kick in my stomach. Ready? Facing away. Go. Make sure you catch my hurricane. Roku. Switch. There you go. I'm other side. Okay, so let's practice first. So right arm, Hangetsu dachi, agurute. So left leg, left arm comes around. Itch. Okay. Knee. Samshi go up. Back. Right arm up. Knee. Some. Shigo roku. One more time. A little bit faster. Itch. Make sure you block that. Knee. Samshi go walk. Okay. This time, I'm attacking. So remember, you need to come around and block down. So tate irazuki. Downward, or gate on, or not necessarily gate on, but downward tate irazuki before Iraken comes across. So you're crashing my arm. Okay. Ready? So facing away, right leg, right arm, to left arm, left leg comes around. Ready? Itch. Knee. Some. Back. Sheep. Knee. Some. Back. Some. Knee. Some. Remember, bring that left hand behind your ear. Okay. Sheep. Knee. Some. One more time and count. Go. Knee. Come. Okay. So first two counts would count. Third count on my flinch. Ready? Right hand up. Make sure you're blocking your Iraken on the first count. Itch. Knee. Remember, this is when you're crossing in Kosadachi, this compressed stance. You can move back, you can move sideways, move the other side, move forward. It's a quick stance. It's a transition. So don't feel like you're stuck and waiting. Feel like you're sprung. So this kick comes out fast, not like you're lumbering your leg up. So this should be a quick kick. You shouldn't be any movement I have as I'm flinching toward you. Okay, right arm up. Itch. Knee. Up. Remember, come on fast. That left leg's got to swing fast. Knee. Knee. Come. Come. Knee. Good. Two more. Shoot. Knee. Come. Last one. Remember, you gotta beat the hurricane. That left leg's gotta swing fast. Go. Knee. Come. Yame. So obviously the timing here is much faster than a kata ever will be. Because if you were to move that slow in a fight, probably get caught. Okay. To make sure we don't take these bunkai as the gospel, we're going to finish up with the kata. So again, kata timing. Okay. So far back as possible. Announce Hangetsu. Yo. Hangetsu dachi, not senkutsu dachi. Ni. Sam. Shi. Go. Hoku. 6. 8. 9. 10. 1キロ。3。2。3。4。5。6。7。8。9。10。1。2。3。4。5。6。7。8。9。10。1。2。3。4。5。6。7。8。9。10。9。3。Left leg forward. 2. All right. Okay, so small stance, for quick moves. So you don't have time to transition to a full blocking stance as much as a short blocking stance. So, okay, let's finish class. Stays up. Maxo. Maxo Yama. Dojo-kun. Seek perfection of character. Be faithful. Endeavor. Respect others. Refrain from violent behavior. Show me. Hey. Okay. Hey.